Hello gamers, Sean with Team Fits Gaming. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Let's take a look at our progress history. We haven't been in the game in about 2 weeks. Let's see where we stand now. So we've driven over 2,000 miles here. We're progressing through the levels. We actually did a load here off camera or off capture just so we can kind of get our feet wet back again. We are currently halfway to a level 7. Hopefully this next load kind of puts us over the edge there and gets us out of level 6. Still don't own our own truck yet, but we obviously, I personally, with my first career for my first save here in the game, I'd like to have a lot of money without having to go to the bank. But we'll see, and things could change, who knows. Let's take a look at the job market. We still have not made a trip over here to California yet. We have not discovered a single city over here. I think today may be that day. Let's take a look in the job market and see what we can find. So obviously, if we were just chasing the price, we were just chasing the dollar bill, which we may. We could take this excavator from Phoenix to Barstow. That'd be a fun, it'd be a lengthy haul, but it would also net us over $12,000. So that wouldn't be a bad run. Let's take a look at some of these hauls that we've not really done before. We've done a lot of diggers and a lot of excavators, things like that. A lot of tractors. We haven't done too many box trailers, though. Here we go. So, kind of moving it. Oh, we could take some cheese. That sounds exciting, but that's just staying in Arizona. We could take some yogurt to Los Angeles. But wow, that price difference moved quick. We could take some home accessories to Barstow, net us another $10,000. We could take some machine parts from Vegas to San Diego. Doesn't sound too fun. So I think we're going to take this load here of home accessories, Phoenix to Barstow, net us over $10,000. Picking up from Walmart. So yeah, let's pick up this. We'll go ahead and take this load, and this will be our first trip on into California. Oh, we've got the baby trailer. Let's get her started up here. Make sure our parking brake is set. Get our running lights on there. I can't express enough how much I love the look of the Kenworth. This looks really cool. Let's jump into the truck here and get everything set up. So, put her in first. We get our headlights on. We're gonna leave the yard here. We gotta turn our parking brake off, and away we go. Probably gonna be pretty overpowered for this trailer. And I hope it's this way we need to get out. Yeah, exit. Oh yeah, right there. Very good. We're gonna drive deep into the spot here so we can make our right. So used to carrying some longer trailers. This trailer's just gonna follow us right along. That's pretty awesome. Take a look, make sure we don't have anybody coming. We'll skip a couple gears here. Perfect. Uneventful trip out of the yard. And we are on our way to Barstow, our first trip into California. Not done it yet, so this will be we're not been to a city in California. This will be quite interesting. Put up on this stop sign here. Gonna grind the gears all the way this trip. I can see it already. Wait for the traffic to clear. Be good. That side. There we go. Wow. Chewing through some gears. Load is light. So how was your weekend? Mine was extra grindy. No, mine was great. Had some interesting stuff happen over the last 2 weeks. Just when I think I'm back for good and on a content schedule, something else happens. But it's okay. We're back now. We'll get everything back in the groove. Yeah, I hope your weekend went really well. Trying to find a gear there. There we go. Make sure we're minding our P's and Q's. We got a cop next to us here. And we need to get over as well, and this guy's gonna sit right there on our blind spot. Thank you, cop. Go ahead and slide on over right behind him. Then we'll make the right at the light here. We didn't really need to turn that off, did we? We can make rights in game as long as we don't stall the engine. But we left it in 7th, so that was pretty hard to get off that intersection. We know we can't do that anymore. So just by going through the city here, and this is something I should have checked before we rolled out of the dock, we've got a 13-speed transmission in this Kenworth. Come on, guy. There we go. So, oh no, we don't actually. We got an 18-speed. All right, so we'll take the 18-speed here in the good old Kenworth today. This trailer is going to be a breeze to haul up here to Barstow. Well, in terms of mods or anything in American Truck Sim, haven't really put anything different into it. Haven't really tweaked anything. It's pretty much a bone stock game in terms of graphics. I've not done anything there. I know a lot of people mod this game graphically and change some maps, things like that. Haven't done that yet, but I'm sure that'll be coming here as we get further into our tenure. Going up to 17th. There we go. We can go ahead and find 18th here. Like we're heavy. Perfect. We'll get up to speed. So, I'm not sure if there's going to be a sign showing that we made it into California, or what happens there. Set the cruise control. Hopefully there is. I believe there will be a speed reduction. Then we'll be regulated down to 55, which on a highway is going to be painful. We'll see. Go ahead and get on over and get past this van. So, announced over the last 2 weeks, SCS, the maker of American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator, have announced heavy haul loads, and they've also posted some screenshots on their blog. I'll put a link in the comment or in the description below, where they've gotten multiple different types of heavy haul trailers. They said that's going to come into American Truck Simulator. That looks really cool. There's some of them though that I'm kind of curious, and I don't see too many of these in real life. Only because, lived in Florida and Tennessee, typically lowboys and things like that are the only things we typically see. There's on the waker uppers. So anyhow, but one issue that I've heard about is that in American Truck Simulator, sorry, I got some indigestion right now. In American Truck Simulator, there can only be one pivot point within a vehicle, and I assume that's where the fifth wheel connects to the trailer. Some of these heavy haul trailers look like they're going to have multiple pivot points. I think that's going to be really cool if they've actually got that modeled correctly. It's going to be neat to see what they come up with trailer-wise, but it's going to be even neater to see what the modders can come up with. We got to get over. Come on, guy. Oh, maybe we don't. Oh, no, it looked like we did. We'll get back over here in a slow lane, though. But it'd be even neater to see what the modders of the communities and the Steam Workshop and the atsmods.lt site, and I think that's the URL, I don't know. That's going to look really cool to see what they come up with. Oh, I think we... Nope, that wasn't it. I was thinking, oh man, we've hit California. There's a sign. It wasn't. We're coming up on the town of Ernberg. One of those towns that we actually haven't discovered yet. Haven't had a haul up there. There's only I believe 2 towns in Arizona now that we have not discovered. I could be wrong about that. I haven't looked for sure, but pretty close to that. We got moving pretty quick there. Glad to see that we'll be coming into California in the daytime, in comparison to a lot of our loads which seem to occur at night. Oh, you know what? I think we just crossed into California. Take a look at the signs up here. Yeah, we sure did. I know Kingman's up here on the right. There it was. I believe that was it. I believe? Maybe? I don't know. Either way, we're now choked down to a 55-mile-an-hour speed limit. Just gonna make this trip super long. Oh no. Yeah, nope. We're definitely in California. Los Angeles and El Centro, straight ahead. So, welcome to California, Team Fitzers, or Team Fitz Gamers. Team Fitzers. Is there a name for anything what I'm doing? Not really. I apologize about that. So yeah, I believe we're in California here. So welcome. We finally made it. We kind of held off as long as we could. Discovered all of Nevada before we had to do it. But we're here. And it's gonna be nice, like I said, to come into this area in the daylight. We can kind of see everything. I have not been through here yet. So right now we're maintaining the speed limit, and I'm comfortable with that. But this is gonna get old, I'm afraid, fairly quick. Oh, look at that sunrise behind us. We tried something a little different here with the setup. Got rid of the GPS since we've got a console down there, obviously. I only got rid of the left mirror. And the Peterbilt list doesn't work. But yet I have not played with the seat adjustments or anything. I don't want to get too comfortable in the truck, because at the end of the day I'm just going to be buying a new one and have to adjust to it again. I'd prefer just wait till get my seating, my steering, and everything else lined up at that point. Oh, we weren't speeding. Hello there, 5-0. So, but either way, I like the clean look of this a little bit better. Let's see if we can adjust to it though, and I got over on that guy a little bit. Apologies, sir. We'll be bad a little bit here. Nice little rest area. See, that Peterbilt looks really cool. I like that red single day cab look. Looks awesome. Starting to wear on me a little bit. Starting to really like those. Those are cool. I don't know what that was. That was interesting. Got going a little too fast there, it looks like. Either way, we're back down to maintaining the speed limit. So let's talk about some of the other content coming up on the channel this week. We will be back in iRacing, where we will be running the B-Class cars and the winged sprint cars. I can't wait for, actually, I believe that releases this week. iRacing has announced the sprint cars non-winged version, and teaming up with the USAC organization. That's going to look really cool. I can't wait to see how those things drive. It's going to be a beast, I'm sure. It's going to be a lot of fun to run those. I think that'll be even better than some of the wing stuff. I still can't figure out how to drive a late model to save my life. For right now, anyway, I have decided to give it up. But that's okay. We'll eventually get it figured out whenever I need a challenge. But my big focus will be in the Class B cars, back to the pavement life. I will be posting a race this week for B class and a dirt race too, but B class is where I've always wanted to really do really well. That's where I've got my wins, so we'll see. Turn our headlights off there and climb up the hill. See much further. So I'm gonna leave that popped up right there, so maybe it's not as visible, that more transparent background. Kind of gives us an idea how much further we've got to go. We got 120 plus miles, so we're definitely knocking this trip out. It's a lot shorter than I thought it was going to be. We got some wind farms over there on the left. Oh, that's really cool, actually. Let's recenter the good old camera there. Anything out the right side? No. Grab brush. Hey bro, speed limit's 55. I feel like you're a commercial vehicle, you should have to abide by that. I suppose not. So, yeah, definitely a little iRacing stuff coming up, which, you know, if you're watching this, you're probably, hopefully you're familiar with iRacing, and hopefully you're running it, because it's a lot of fun. There'll be an appearance of a new game sometime this week. I don't know when yet, because I don't really even know the game for sure yet. I don't know what it's going to be. I still have some credit in the Steam workshop, or I'm sorry, in the Steam store. I haven't utilized, and I'm also just looking for something new to play. I don't know what it's going to be yet, though. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully we can put out, hopefully you'll see 4 different, at least 4 videos this week. Hopefully one of them doesn't involve me cutting vehicles off. But no, hopefully you'll see 4 videos this week. Obviously this American Truck Sim video. You'll see 2 iRacing and then something new. But you may see some more. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. And just so you know, I will not be commenting on any of the YouTube ad drama because A, everybody and their mother's doing it, but B, it really doesn't affect me right now because, you know, 20 views on a video for me is pretty awesome. I don't believe I've said it yet. Oh wait, I have. But 55 is super slow. Look, getting off on an exit, not even having to hit the brake. Just cruising right along. That hill caught up with me. And being an 18th and the cruise control on, the truck did not handle it very well. Got slowed way down there. And now we're gonna go back down the other side here. Huh. What an interesting little well, what an interesting area, but really cool landscape. Kind of reminds me back through Nevada. But going to Barstow probably isn't much different than being in Nevada. There we go. Still cutting people off in the left-hand side there. You wouldn't think this game would be a hard adjustment to have to adapt to after not being in it for a little while, but you'd be really wrong. It is difficult sometimes. Alright. We're going over the speed limit. Let's get by this guy, and then we'll get back over. Is old Peterbilt. There we go. Let her glide for a little bit, get back down to our mandated 55 miles an hour in California. Gonna make a lot of videos drag on. Nope. Not what we needed to do. I think they were getting off there. Yep. Glad we got over. That was intense. Woo. Thank you, sir. Mr. Bobtail there's stepping out of the way. We're gonna put our foot down just a little bit and see how much we can get away with. Alright, we'll back off. We haven't caught a ticket in a couple hauls here, a couple loads. Speaking of the devil. Oh, there he is. Alright, officer. We're back down to 55. I barely got that out of my mouth. We're coming up on our drop anyhow, which is really good. This was not as long as a haul as I thought it would be. I keep cutting people off there on the left. Coming into town. Oh no, 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 that was our exit. No! Okay, that's fine. It looks like we could continue up here and get back off. Yeah, no, okay. We missed our exit. But that's fine. Barstow's one of those great towns. It's got more than one. And we'll hop on off right here. Get on the Jake brake. Nope. Bad spot. I used to not be able to do that. Creep up those hills like that. Many trips where I got very frustrated. Barstow is discovered. Nobody's coming, nobody's coming. Let's go. Welcome to Barstow, everybody. Barstow, we are happy to be inside of you. This is our first trip into California with a 30-mile-an-hour speed limit, which is only 25 less than what you could do on the interstate. We're gonna make the left here. We're getting close to our drop. I'm sure it's gonna be right up here on the right, I believe. Whoa, car. Just keep her in the 8th. Drop is right up there. So we're getting close, and it actually wasn't as long of a trip as I thought. I really thought this was going to be... I really thought this would be a 2-part video. And my first 2-part video. However, this trip wasn't as near as long as I thought it would be. So, the next right there. Oh. Got the green light. Maybe we'll get a burger after this drop. Good. And a left up here. This has got to be it right here, because there's nowhere else to go. Yeah, this is it. Okay. So, I'm going to assume our drop is over there in the corner. And it is. So, thankfully, we have the short trailer, so this will be a very easy drop. There we go. Well, that was straightforward. We'll put the parking brake on. Make sure our lights are off. We will shut down there, and let's decouple this and see how we did. Another excellent rating. 388 miles, 62 gallons of fuel, 797 XP. Yes, got us right into that level 7. That was pretty awesome. We will certainly take it. We're going to have to put in a skill here. I think we're going to try something we haven't done. I'm not about fuel economy because, you know, that's not really a lot of fun. Do we want to do a hazmat, or do we want to do a long distance, or maybe even a high value cargo? I've already done a lot of high value, so let's start looking at fragile stuff. We'll add that into there. Bam. Voila. Well, that was an easy trip to Barstow, and again, that was our first round into California. That was a lot of fun. I really appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at Team Fitz Gaming, and like and subscribe this video down below if you don't mind. Leave us a comment. Tell us if we suck, or if we don't suck, or if you like us. Whatever. Just leave us a comment. We love to interact. We appreciate everything. We'll catch you next time.